Have you ever stood in front of your closet, staring at all your clothes, the favorite blouse, the perfectly tailored trousers, even that gorgeous jacket, and yet still felt like something was missing? As if you put so much thought into your outfit, but somehow it just doesn't feel complete enough to walk out the door with confidence. I hear this all the time from my clients, especially women in their 50s and 60s. One story that really stuck with me was from a client of mine, let's call her H, who's 58. Her closet was full of high-end brands. To anyone else, it looked like she had everything she needed. But during one of our sessions, she said something that broke my heart a little. I feel invisible. When I look in the mirror, I just see another woman in clothes, nothing that really stands out. The moment she said that, I knew the problem wasn't her wardrobe. It was the absence of that one small detail that brings a look and a woman's confidence to life. So I handed her something incredibly simple, a soft turquoise silk scarf. The second she draped it on, her whole face lit up. Her eyes sparkled, and she smiled. I never realized one scarf could change so much. That's when I knew for sure scarves aren't just accessories. They're a subtle but powerful language of style. And for women over 50 and 60, they can be the key to looking not only more youthful, but also more elegant and magnetic. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you the secrets to making scarves your ultimate style weapon. Stick with me until the end, and I promise you'll never look at the scarves in your closet the same way again. And hey, if this sounds like the kind of content you've been looking for, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to Bold After 50. All right, let's dive into the heart of today's video. Why scarves are the key to style. Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed that the moments when women over 50 truly light up aren't when they put on the most expensive dress or the sparkliest jewelry? In my years of working with women in their 50s and 60s, I've realized it's often something much simpler. Time and time again, what my clients tell me makes them feel suddenly radiant is a scarf. Sounds simple, right? But sometimes it's the simple things that feel the most magical. 1. The aesthetic role flatter your face, brighten your skin, soften the years. We all know the neck and chest are the first places to show our age. Many of my clients tell me they love wearing a blouse or a dress, but they hesitate when their neckline feels too exposed. And honestly, who wants to be stuck in turtlenecks year-round? The solution is so much easier. A soft silk or chiffon scarf draped just right can make that worry disappear. I'll never forget my client Mai, who's 62. She told me, "Every time I look in the mirror, I avoid my neck. It makes me feel so much older." I handed her a light turquoise chiffon scarf and showed her how to drape it softly around her neck. The way the fabric caught the light, her face brightened instantly, her eyes sparkled, and she smiled at herself. This is the first time in years I felt younger looking in the mirror. That's the beauty of scarves. They can transform your look more powerfully than adding another piece of clothing to your closet. 2. The personality role showing who you really are. One of the greatest gifts of being 50 or 60 is finally knowing who you are. By this age, style isn't about following trends anymore. It's about expressing yourself. A beige silk scarf, tied neatly, says, "I'm elegant, calm, and timeless." A geometric print thrown casually over one shoulder says, "I'm modern, vibrant, and not afraid of change." A long, flowing chiffon scarf worn loose says, "I'm artistic, free-spirited, and I live life on my own terms." When I'm in a fitting room with clients, I often watch the scarf they reach for first. It's fascinating. Without saying a word, their choice tells me so much about their personality. A scarf is like your signature. No two are alike. 3. The emotional role, your daily dose of confidence. Here's the part people rarely talk about. Scarves don't just change your outfit, they change your mood. We've all had mornings where we wake up, look in the mirror, and just feel dull, a little tired. Instead of spending an hour on makeup, sometimes all you need is a scarf in the right color to shift your whole day. Need strength? Grab a deep red scarf. Craving calm? Go with navy or soft pastels. Feeling weighed down on a rainy day? A pop of yellow or orange can lift your spirit instantly. One of my favorite clients, Thao, who's 55, actually chooses her scarf based on her mood every morning. She told me, "If I need to feel powerful before a meeting, I'll wear my dark purple scarf. But when I'm out with friends, I'll throw on a pastel floral one. Every scarf makes me feel like a different version of myself, more alive, more energetic." That's what I mean when I say a scarf is like a little vitamin for your spirit. 4. A question for you. Now, I want to bring you into this conversation. Do you have a lucky scarf? The one that always makes you feel confident the moment you put it on? If you do, I'd love for you to share that story in the comments. Because behind every scarf we love, there's usually a memory. Maybe it was a gift from your husband, maybe your daughter picked it out, or maybe you bought it on a special trip. And that's what makes scarves so personal. They're not just fabric, they're memories we wear. Wrapping up this part. So when I say scarves are the key to style, it's because they do 3 things at once. They make us look more polished and youthful. They express who we really are, and they give us that emotional lift we need to walk out the door with confidence. That's why I call scarves the secret weapon for women over 50 and 60. And if you're wondering, okay, but how do I know which scarf is right for me? Should I choose based on my face shape, my coloring, or even my hairstyle? That's exactly what we'll cover in the next part. Stick around, because once you learn how to pick the most flattering scarves for your unique features, you'll never waste money on a scarf that just sits in a drawer again. How to choose the right scarf for your personal style. Would you agree with me on this? A scarf is only beautiful if it feels like you. I can't tell you how many times I've seen women spend hundreds of dollars on designer scarves, only to tuck them away in a drawer because deep down they just didn't feel right. Mini hook. So how do you find the scarf that truly highlights your beauty? The secret is personalization, choosing based on your face shape, your body type, and even your lifestyle. 1. Choosing by face shape, flattering your natural features. Every face has its own charm, and a scarf is like the perfect picture frame. It softens, balances, and draws attention to your best features. Round face. Go for longer, lightweight scarves like chiffon or silk. Let them drape naturally to elongate your silhouette. Example, one of my clients, Lan, 57, has a round face. When she tried a long emerald green scarf draped loosely over her shoulders, her face instantly looked slimmer and brighter. Square face. Softer fabrics tied gently work wonders to balance sharp angles. I once styled a 60-year-old client with a slightly square jawline. I tied a pastel chiffon scarf in an off-center bow. The result? She looked softer, younger, and more radiant. Heart-shaped face. Try drapey styles that fall lower on the neckline. The flowing fabric balances the wider forehead and narrower chin beautifully. Question for viewers. Which face shape do you think you have? Try it with a scarf at home and see what difference it makes. Then share in the comments. I'd love to hear your results. 2. Choosing by body type, balancing your proportions. Not every scarf works for every figure. The trick is to match the scale of the scarf to your body. Petite frames. Avoid oversized scarves that swallow your shape. Stick with medium-sized silk scarves, tied close to the neck or worn long and sleek. Tall, slender frames. Wide scarves are your best friend. Drape them like a shawl or cinch them at the waist for drama. Curvier bodies. Lightweight, longer scarves are best. Avoid stiff fabrics or heavy layering that can add bulk. A story comes to mind. My client Van, 63, had a fuller figure. She often wore large cashmere wraps, but they felt heavy and overwhelming. I suggested a lighter, neutral chiffon scarf. When she tried it, her whole look instantly felt balanced, and she exclaimed, "I can't believe the wrong scarf made me look older, but the right one makes me feel 10 years younger." 3. Choosing by hair color and skin tone the natural youth boost. This is one of the most powerful tricks. The right color scarf can brighten your skin and make your eyes sparkle. Fair skin with dark hair, rich warm tones, burgundy, burnt orange, deep green, look stunning. Medium or tan skin with dark hair, bold shades like cobalt blue, deep violet, or rosy mauve add a gorgeous pop. Silver or gray hair with fair skin, jewel tones like emerald, sapphire, or ruby are magical. I once styled a 65-year-old client with silver hair in a deep purple scarf. She looked like a European grande dame, elegant and unforgettable. Quick exercise. Grab a scarf you already own, hold it up near your face in the mirror. Which color makes your skin glow and your eyes come alive? Share your discoveries in the comments. I'd love to know. 4. Choosing by lifestyle and personality, making scarves your signature. A scarf doesn't just accessorize your outfit, it tells your story. Classic and stable. A plain silk scarf in soft pastels, tied neatly. Always safe, always chic. Youthful and adventurous. Bold prints, geometric designs, and vibrant colors. Free-spirited and artistic. Flowing, sheer scarves worn loosely or even tied as a headband. I remember my client Huang, 55, a business executive. During the week, she wore simple pastel scarves for the office, but on weekends, she'd choose bright floral prints tied off to the side. She laughed and said, "Scarves let me be two women in one, the strong professional and the romantic dreamer." 5. My golden rules as a designer. Never buy a scarf just because it looks good on someone else. Ask yourself, does this tell my story? Treat scarves like perfume. Each one should connect to a mood, a memory, or a special occasion. Keep 3 categories in your wardrobe: basics, plain, neutral silk scarves; statement pieces, bold colors, or unique prints; versatile options, scarves you can wear on your neck, in your hair, or tied to a handbag. So you see, the right scarf isn't just about face shape or body type. It's about aligning with who you are. The perfect scarf becomes your personal signature. People will start to recognize you by it, and I know what you might be wondering now. Okay, I've found my scarf style, but how do I make sure I'm pairing colors and patterns so I always look fresh and never outdated? That's exactly what I'll reveal in Part 4, Color and Pattern Pairing, how a scarf can instantly take years off your look. Color and pattern pairing, the secret to instantly looking younger. Have you ever put on a gorgeous outfit only to throw on the wrong scarf and suddenly your face looks a little dull, your eyes a bit tired? And then on other days, you try the right shade and instantly your skin glows, your eyes sparkle, and people ask, "Did you just come back from the spa?" Mini hook. That's the power of color and pattern. No surgery, no heavy makeup, just the right scarf in the right color, and you can look years younger in an instant. 1. The language of color. Color is the very first thing people notice, before the fabric, before the style of the knot, and each shade sends its own message. Warm tones, reds, oranges, yellows, radiant, full of energy. Cool tones, blues, purples, silvers, elegant, sophisticated, calm. Neutrals, beige, gray, white, black. Easy to pair, great as a backdrop for a bold accessory. One of my clients, Leon, 60, had fair skin but always chose black scarves because she thought they were safe. The problem, they washed her out. I encouraged her to try turquoise and lavender. The moment she put one on, her whole face brightened and she couldn't stop smiling. 2. 3 foolproof color formulas. A. Monochrome, sleek and refined. Match your scarf with your outfit in the same color family, just a lighter or darker shade. Example, a navy top with a pastel blue scarf. The effect: taller, slimmer, polished. B. Contrast, bold, and energizing. For impact, choose a scarf in the opposite color from your outfit on the color wheel. Example: a burnt orange dress with a cobalt scarf. Think of it like modern art, youthful without being too loud. C. Analogous, soft, and harmonious. Perfect if you like subtlety. Pair colors that sit next to each other on the wheel, like a blush pink dress with a lilac scarf. The gentle transition makes the face look softer and naturally youthful. Question for viewers: which of these three do you use most often, monochrome, contrast, or analogous? Drop a comment below and I might create a step-by-step video just for that formula. 3. Patterns, the spice of your scarf. Color sets the mood, but patterns bring personality. Small, delicate prints, tiny polka dots, small florals, perfect for timeless elegance. Bold, large prints, geometrics, oversized florals, modern and full of energy. Artistic designs, watercolor, abstract, free-spirited and creative. Take my client Than, 58. She loved plain dresses but always felt boring. I gave her a watercolor scarf in shades of blue and purple. Suddenly, she looked like an artist, fresh, youthful, and full of life. 4. Pro tips just for women 50 plus. Match with lipstick, wearing a deep red lip. Add a scarf with a hint of red or orange for a seamless, sophisticated vibe. Coordinate with glasses. Gold frames pair beautifully with warm scarves, beige, golden tones. Silver frames shine with cool shades, blue, lilac. Avoid draining colors. Washed-out beige, flat black, or pale pastels can dull the skin. Instead, go a touch brighter or deeper. Play with fabric. A shiny silk scarf reflects light and brightens the skin more than a matte cotton one. 5. A client story. I'll never forget my client Hang, 63. She had silver hair and soft, rosy skin, but she avoided bright colors because she thought they were too much. I encouraged her to try an emerald green scarf. When she put it on, her face lit up. She turned to me with tears in her eyes and said, "I never realized color could bring me back to life like this. I feel 10 years younger." That's when it hit me again. Scarves don't just decorate us, they wake up our confidence. 6. A little experiment for you. How many scarves do you have in your closet? Pull out 2 in different colors, lay them side by side, and see if they fit one of the 3 formulas I just shared. You might surprise yourself with a combo that becomes your new favorite. Color and pattern are the foundation, but they're only half the story. Because even the most beautiful scarf, if it's just hanging there without shape, is nothing more than a piece of fabric. That's why in part 5, I'm going to share scarf tying techniques. Simple, elegant knots that transform a scarf from ordinary into the centerpiece of your entire outfit. Don't miss it, because this is where theory turns into practice. Five modern ways to style your scarf. Ladies, we've already talked a lot about choosing the right scarf, colors, and patterns. But here's something just as important: how you wear it. A beautiful scarf left hanging with no shape is like a painting without a frame. It loses its magic. Mini hook. So, what are 5 simple yet modern ways to style a scarf that make women over 50 and 60 look youthful, stylish, and confident? Let's dive in. 1. The long drape, sleek and elegant. This is the simplest method, but it works wonders. Just let your scarf hang down evenly on both sides of your neck. No knots, no fuss. Works best with long silk or chiffon scarves. Why it works? It elongates your figure, makes your face look slimmer, and adds instant elegance. When to wear it? Perfect with blazers, button-down shirts, or shift dresses. Client story. One of my clients, 59 years old and petite, always worried about looking short. I showed her how to drape a long pink lavender silk scarf over a white blouse. Instantly, she looked taller and so refined. Tip for viewers: grab a long scarf, pair it with a solid top, and let it hang loose. Look in the mirror, don't you feel taller already? 2. The offside knot, artsy and chic. Just tie your scarf lightly to one side, leaving one end long and the other short. I love this style. It's asymmetrical, playful, and instantly makes an outfit more interesting. Why it works: adds personality and draws the eye upward. Great for creative women who don't want to blend in. When to wear it: perfect for coffee dates, casual outings, or evenings with friends. Client story: at a small event, a 55-year-old client wore a simple black dress and worried it made her look older. I gave her a deep red scarf, tied it to the side. Suddenly, she looked like she was wearing a designer piece. Everyone noticed. 3. The vintage headband, youthful and fun. Who says scarves are only for the neck? Fold a small square scarf and tie it as a headband. Why it works: brightens the face and instantly gives off a youthful, energetic vibe. When to wear it: great for weekends, vacations, or whenever you want to look fresh and playful. Client story: a client of mine, 52, with a short pixie cut, tried a navy floral scarf as a headband. She laughed out loud and said, "Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm 30 again." Moments like that remind me why I always suggest this trick. Question for viewers: would you dare to try a scarf as a headband? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious who's bold enough. 4. The wrist or bag wrap, subtle but powerful. This is one of my favorite small but mighty tricks. Wrap a little scarf around your wrist like a bracelet or tie it on your handbag handle. Why it works: it's an unexpected detail that makes your whole outfit look more expensive. When to wear it: works for both the office and casual days. Client story: a businesswoman client of mine, 60, wore classic monochrome suits. I suggested she tie a patterned silk scarf on the handle of her Hermes bag. That tiny touch. Everyone complimented her on looking incredibly chic. 5. The waist tie, the instant hourglass. This is what I like to call the transformation trick. Take a large rectangular scarf, wrap it around your waist, and either knot it softly or secure it with a slim belt. Why it works: it defines the waist, balances proportions, and flatters your figure. When to wear it: perfect for shapeless dresses or long tunics. Client story: during one of my workshops, a 56-year-old woman was nervous about her tummy in dresses. I gave her a wide terracotta scarf and tied it at the waist. She looked in the mirror and said, "This is the first time I've ever had an hourglass figure." Bonus designer tip: keep it simple. After 50, elegance comes from clean lines, not complicated knots. Invest in a scarf ring. It secures the scarf neatly and adds polish. Store scarves rolled, not folded, to avoid wrinkles. Let's interact. Which of these 5 styles is your favorite? Or maybe you already have a signature way of wearing your scarf. Share it in the comments. I'd love to see how you make a scarf your personal trademark. So you see, with just a few creative twists, that scarf sitting in your closet can completely transform your look. From elegant to artsy, playful to polished, it's all possible with one accessory. But remember, style isn't just about looking good. True confidence comes from knowing when to go minimal, when to make a statement, and always prioritizing comfort. And that's exactly what we'll talk about in part 6, from scarves to self-confidence, where we'll bring everything together and uncover the deeper message behind style after 50. From scarves to self-confidence. Ladies, after spending more than 20 minutes together, I hope you've realized something important. We haven't just been talking about scarves. We've really been talking about how to love ourselves, how to refresh our energy, and how to embrace life at every stage. One small piece of fabric, so simple at first glance, carries a much bigger message: elegance, youthfulness, and confidence at any age. Mini hook. So what's the most important lesson scarves can teach us? It's not about knots. It's not about colors. It's about how we choose to see ourselves. 1. Looking back at the journey. We started with that crowded closet, full of clothes but missing that one little spark. Then we discovered how scarves can be the true style key. In part 2, we explored how scarves flatter our features, hide little insecurities, and most of all, bring fresh energy into our day. In part 3, we learned how to choose scarves that fit our face shape, body type, skin tone, even our personality, so that each scarf doesn't just look pretty but tells our story. Part 4 opened the world of colors and patterns, how just the right shade can light up our skin, make our eyes sparkle, and quietly push time a few steps back. Then in part 5, we played with 5 modern ways to style scarves. From the long, elegant drape to the playful side knot, the vintage headband, the chic bag accent, and even the waist tie that magically creates an hourglass figure. Suddenly, scarves became a little magic wand for personal style. And now, in this final chapter, I want you to pause, take a deep breath, and really feel this. Scarves are not just accessories. They're symbols of self-confidence and of living bold after 50. 2. Scarves as part of the aging journey. A lot of people think turning 50 or 60 means slowing down. But I believe the opposite. This is the time for women to truly bloom. By this age, we stop living for everyone else's expectations and we start living for ourselves. That's what a scarf represents. It doesn't hide your age, it celebrates the beauty that comes with it. It doesn't try to make you someone else, it highlights who you really are. I once worked with a client, 64, who felt embarrassed about her silver hair. I simply suggested a jade green scarf. She looked at herself in the mirror and whispered, "Maybe I don't need to dye my hair anymore. I'm beautiful just as I am." That moment said it all. A scarf isn't just fabric, it's confidence woven in. 3 golden principles to remember. If you want scarves to become true companions, keep these simple but powerful rules in mind. Less but better. You don't need dozens of scarves. Just a few high-quality, well-chosen pieces can transform your whole wardrobe. Beauty must be comfortable. If a knot feels stiff or unnatural, you'll never shine. Simplicity and ease are what create elegance. Fashion follows your mood. Each morning, pick a scarf not only for your outfit, but also for how you feel. Let it mirror your spirit and spread that positive energy. 4. The ultimate message: confidence is the best scarf of all. My dear friends, after 50, we don't have to prove anything to the world anymore. We just need to live authentically, dress authentically, and smile authentically. A scarf can make us look younger, but the real glow comes from self-confidence. Always remember, the best accessory any woman can wear is her confidence. If today's video inspired you, don't forget to like this video so I know this content speaks to you. Subscribe to Bold After 50, where we share not just fashion, but also lifestyle, confidence, and inspiration designed especially for women in midlife and beyond. Comment below about your favorite go-to scarf. Who knows, your story might become the inspiration for my next video. Because Bold After 50 is not just a YouTube channel. It's a community. A place where women come together to learn, to shine, and to live boldly, beautifully, and true to themselves.